Hello, and welcome to the stream. Today we are embarking on a quest into another world, a term that will become somewhat double meaning shortly. Um, we are going to start playing Chrono Cross today. Chrono Cross is a classic PlayStation 1 game, the true sequel to Chrono Trigger, and an absolute mindfuck, with a very interesting turn-based battle system. Hey, Caledon, thanks for joining us. Today is going to be interesting. I don't know how far we're going to get into Chrono Cross. I do have a missables guide pulled up. I'm not going to be following a true guide for the most part, just a missables guide, because there is, I want to say, like 50 recruitable characters in this game, and you can miss a large amount of them just by not talking to them at the right point in the story. It's actually kind of obnoxious, and I kind of hate it, but it's not terrible. I don't know why I care about the missable characters, but I do. So we're going to try to get as many of those characters as we functionally can imagine. And we'll see how that goes. Because I'm not sure how it's going to go. It's going to be weird. But past that, we've got a lot of content to get through. Chrono Trigger, I remember it being longer than the playthrough of Chrono Trigger that we just did. So it's going to be a solid minute of these Thursdays that we're going to be playing Chrono Cross. And it's a very interesting game. I've personally never beat it before, which is why I'm only following a missables guide and not a true guide. But we'll see how far we can get without me having to resort to people asking questions and me, looking things up. But without further ado, we might as well get into this, because, yeah, we've only got so much time. And so, we'll flip over, and I'll boot up the game. And so I have not patched this game yet. I know in a previous stream I talked about patches for this game in order to make it more amenable to the appropriate frame rates and stuff like that. We'll see how bad it is. I wanted to see just how bad it was. It does look like this is going to be in a full screen, so I might have to adjust the framing. What was the start of all this? When did the cogs of fate begin to turn? Perhaps it is impossible to grasp that answer now. But for a certainty, back then, we loved so many, yet hated so much. We hurt others and were hurt ourselves. Yet even then we ran like the wind, whilst our laughter echoed underneath cerulean skies. Oh, I need to figure out if I can stop that. Apparently the game pauses anytime I go off screen. That's mildly frustrating. At least we got fancy dragons and weird stuff going on, and there's Kid. This video is kind of loud, at least it is for me. Random Kitty. There's Lynx, and that's Surge. All characters we know from Radical Dreamers. That almost looks like Bahamut. I believe that blue thing is the frozen flame that we were looking for in Radical Dreamers. Surge. And there's that ever so familiar C. We're gonna go ahead and hit start, and we just get this nice new game / continue screen. I'm gonna take this moment just a second to just try to make some adjustments for best viewability. I guess I should probably wait until we get into the game to see what the best spot to put everything is. But we'll take just a minute. Alright, let's just get into this. Vibration I don't know if it'll actually trigger the vibration function in the 360 controller. Like, you'd think it would allow it through. Alright, so controller controls. It does seem to recognize that it's a 360 controller, which is great because I didn't feel like hooking up a PS3 controller for this. Alright, so if I click both sticks in, I get an auto battle, much like I did in Chrono Cross. Chrono Trigger, so that's nice. Escape menu, left trigger plus left stick. Right stick for battle boosts, left stick for no random battles, right trigger for high speed mode, and left trigger for low speed mode. Okay. And then keyboard controls. It looks like all of my my cheat functions are all F1 through F5 if I want to just use it that way. That's nice. Honestly, the keyboard controls for this don't seem that terrible. Like, they're weird, like X or enter. That makes sense. If I'm doing like a two-hand motion, like WASD and then enter for confirm, backspace for cancel, or left shift if I'm doing like a one-handed type thing. It's almost FPS controls for the keyboard controls, but not exactly. It's kind of weird. Alright, just for the beginning, I'm actually going to just shift everything over. And we'll see where all the UI stuff hits best later. We're just going to take the default name, Surge. One of the cool things that they did with this game is they did make it have more characters for the name, because the old one only had like a 7-character limit, which is kind of cool. Oh yeah, we got vibration. I don't know if you can hear it here. Let me put it on top of the microphone. Big ass tower with dragon statues at each of the corners. What is it, Serge? You look troubled. This is it. There's no turning back now. Oi, come on, Serge. Korcha! Just you wait, Lynx. Today's gonna be the day of reckoning. Say your prayers. Not that it'll do you any good. Serge! Yeah, so we start off right in the middle of craziness with 3 people going. I think I'm gonna turn down the, yes, we can rotate which character's our lead character. I'm gonna go through, we're just gonna turn down the music volume to like 75%, because that shit's loud. At least compared to me. And yeah, I'm gonna set this to a square. So we're 1920 by 1080. So we want 1920, but we want... No, we want 1080. Is 1280 by 1024 a square resolution? Yeah, it is. And we'll just... let's make this slightly larger. 1600 by 1200, that's better. Alright, that's a good fit. And now we'll see how that looks. Oh god, Oh, that's right. So, left trigger is low speed mode, whereas right trigger is high speed mode. Oh god, that's so jagged looking. I don't know what that symbol means. Oh wait, that's the no auto battles. It's like a key bindings. Oh, cool. It only shows me the keyboard key bindings. That's nice. Time shifter. So we have our menu. We have each of our characters. Kid, who's a mysterious traveler, 16 years old, so she's younger than she was in Radiant Dreamers. And I think I'm going to turn this music down a little bit more because it's still real loud. Yeah, she's from Unknown, 5'5", 99 pounds, the slender, ambidextrous build. We have Korcha, who is a fisherman and ferryman from Guldove. 16 years old, male, 5'6", 123, a thin right-handed build. And then we've got Serge, who is the literal silent protagonist. 17 years old, male, from Arnie, 5'7", 128 pounds, and an ordinary right-handed build. We do have something called Elements, which I don't remember how the combat system works in this game, but it's like almost like a inventory plus magic system all at the same time. Look at our equipment. We've got mithril weapons and no accessories. So we start with a whole bunch of stuff already kinda there. Okay, I swear to God there was a control for running. Okay, there we go, right bumper runs. Do we go left, or do we go right? Let's go left first. What's that crystal-like thing? Some kind of switch? Bugger, so close and yet so far. Figured I'd have Kid take the lead, you know. In Radical Dreamers, she always took the lead. So we have this nice, open-looking area. Interesting top-down perspective. There was totally a bat right there. Oh, there's the bat. So unlike in Chrono Trigger, where I could manage things by not moving, that's not a thing in this game. So we're gonna go ahead and attack people. So each of our attacks has a hit chance, and the higher we do, the more damage it can do. You can see she's got a stamina of 7, which means we can do up to 7 points of attacks. I remember that much. Let's go for a 2, and a 2 hit. And now the enemy reacts. Deals 9 damage, but it goes right back into her attack. And then we'll take the improved hit chance, and the enemy's dead. We do have element points now, because as you noticed, as we decreased our stamina and got those hits, it filled up these element blocks. And so we have all of these different abilities that we can use that are in our element table. We've got single enemy makes lava gush out from beneath foe. Let's try that out. Ooh, and that actually put her to -5 stamina. I assume it uses a full 7 stamina, but yeah, it's dead. Dead as shit. We'll see what he's got. He's got an Ice Blast. Let's do the Ice Blast. Alright, Kid got an extra HP. Kortra got 2 HP. I didn't realize we could get more HP by... Having to hold a button to run is, gonna drive me a little insane. Otherwise we walk so slowly. Alright. Let's go for something else from Kid's element pool. Let's go for Fire Pillar. The death animation was just kind of silly. And this time, so this is an Ice Blast +1, so this is almost, I think the appropriate way to think of these elements is almost like Pathfinder 2E Vancian Magic, where you can slot them at their base level, or you can slot them at a higher level for extra damage. To Aqua Ball. Hello, Heidi Lundion. Thanks for joining us. Use remaining power and elements from this battle for healing. Interesting. So, because of the fact that we have some elements left on Korcha and Kid, it looks like if we've got healing in those, we can use those for healing at the end of battle, which, that's cool. So we can just ignore the healing, we can use the healing without consumables, or we can even use consumables. So let's use max healing without consumables. We didn't use anything. That's nice, that's super cool. I love not a game offering me to heal and then not actually doing anything. I guess maybe I only have consumables in that first block, because, yeah, if we look at the elements for Korcha on that first line, you can see he's got 5 tablets, which are a consumable that restores some HP. Oh, thank you so much, Heidelandian. Yeah, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I'm looking forward so much to that Dawn of Flame game that we're in together. Okay, Heidi. I'll just call you Heidi, like you say. Okay, so we've got a down, we've got another enemy. I love the silly spiders in the background whenever the battle starts. It's just kind of silly. We'll let the others get some attacks in. Honestly, that Dawn of Flame game that we're in is gonna be just absolutely ridiculous, I think. Like, there's a lot to get to in it, and I don't really know how it's gonna be, but it's gonna be very interesting. Alright, let's see, Ice Lance. Let's see what that looks like. I always like trying out different abilities. A lot of single target attacks that they put on these characters to start with. Alright, Meteor Shower. Yep, that guy's dead. I had played Chrono Cross probably 2 decades ago, whenever it first came out. I didn't get all the way through. I'm not entirely certain at what point I fell off, but I was never able to completely beat it. Alright, so we have this thing right here, which doesn't seem to do anything. And then we seem to have another area further up to exit to. So let's see what this down area is first. Alright, so this is the area we were just above earlier. We've got an area to the right, and looks like just a dead end over here to the left. That bat really wanted me. Alright, let's see, what other nonsense does Kid have from the start? Alright, yeah, let's do Graviton. Crush all enemies with extremely heavy gravity. This game does have a lot of really interesting kind of combat system quirks. Like, you can see up here in the top left, it says Field Effect, 20 stars out of 20 stars. I know that's something that I can manipulate, but I don't know too much about specifically how it works anymore. In this beginning part of the game, you just kind of, like, play through, and it's kind of cinematic in aspect, but we don't actually care yet, because the tutorial comes after this entire dungeon. Hey Cerberus, how you doing? We're playing some Chrono Cross today, that's what's up. And this is just a wonderful dead end. Yeah, so, the past couple weeks I've been playing Radical Dreamers. Radical Dreamers is a non-canon Satellavision game that was kind of a sequel to Chrono Trigger, but was later replaced by this game. Hey, Toonami2112. What's good? You forget how closely does this tie in Trigger? It's, it ties in fairly directly, but also very indirectly. And I know that's not really a good answer, but it's a distant successor. There's a lot of connections, like we found out from Radical Dreamers, that Kid was intended to somehow be related to Luca from Chrono Trigger. Other than that, the Chrono Trigger exists, the Time Egg exists. I don't remember the specifics of the story too much. But yeah, so in Radical Dreamers, you basically raided Lynx's castle to try to find the Frozen Flame. And this kind of starts off the same way, and I think it's supposed to evoke that same dive that Radical Dreamers had, but after a certain sequence, which is going to happen relatively soon, we actually are going to end up getting essentially stripped of a lot of things and teleported to an area that's more of a starting zone. It's really interesting. It definitely works for, like, back in the day when we used to have demos, and the demo would, like, start you off with all the power to show you how the game actually worked. It's kind of got that vibe. After you're done with the demo, you actually start the game, almost. Oi, what the bloody hell just happened? What are we doing out here? And yeah, we just got teleported through the ceiling. Wow, bugger, we're so high up. Is this thing floating? Did it feel like your body passed through the floor just now? There sure is some fort. Eh, Serge? Hmm? You alright, mate? You've been acting all weird. We don't know what's up ahead, so just stay on your toes, eh? Hey, Cerberus, yeah, I'm glad you were able to get in touch with a lot of people after that bad news you had last week. It's always good to be able to catch up with people and reminisce about the good times. And now we have one of the very low-resolution, full-motion videos that the game had. And yes, we're standing over Kid's body. That's always a nice transition. Our sword is... Well, that's a knife, actually. That's not his swallow that he normally fights with. Smile on his face. Serge! Good morning, Serge. Come on, sleepyhead, get up. For those of you who have been through Chrono Trigger, you know that this is a very evocative reference. Oh, we got an achievement! And yeah, so we wake up in a bed. So that entire thing was basically just a big old dream sequence. And I think that's intentional. I never knew it in the beginning, but with going through Radical Dreamers now, I feel like that's supposed to be the call-out to show that Radical Dreamers is a thing that exists, but it's just a dream. What are those creepy masks above him? So, this is the starting town of the game, and it's got that very, like, indigenous tribal vibe to it. And so these are almost like your stereotypical, like, tribal masks. They look very owl inspired. And yeah, it's just a very aesthetically pleasing area. I just realized that the cat is almost like a serval type cat. They were a lot creepier before it was lit. Yeah, I could see that entirely. Good morning, Serge. You're finally up. The sun's already reached high noon. By the way, didn't you have plans to meet with Lena this morning? Lena came by to see if you were up, but you, young man, were still off in Neverland. Marge is kind of cute, yeah. I guess Serge's mom has got it going on. You shouldn't break promises like that. Girls can be pretty scary if you make them angry. I do love how they just have, like, fucking serval cats. I love it. I always thought the ears were weird as a kid, but now that I know that servals exist, and servals are some of the best things ever. Sergi, check out this sawfish! Awesome, ain't it? Poppy caught it down south by the El Nido Triangle. Nobody likes going down there, though. They all say it's creepy. But this sucker sure looks tasty. Mmm. Yo, Serge, what do you think of this sawfish? Have you ever seen one this size? Ha! This has gotta be from the legendary Dragon King Palace. Wouldn't you agree, Serge? Yeah, you're probably right. Think so too? I knew it! I just knew it! If it really is true, then from here on out, happiness will be rolling into my life. Business will pick up, money will start pouring in, I'll be able to repair my roof, varnish my boat, buy a new sail, eat as much squid gut pasta as I want up in Termina. Ah, life is good. Oh god, I could totally go for some squid pasta. Yeah, right, who am I kidding? That would definitely be too good to be true. Thanks anyway, Serge. Thanks for playing along. Here's a little something for you. Give it to a girl you like. Serge received Komodo scale without lifting a finger. I wish the legend was true, though. The Dragon King Palace. There ain't enough dreams out here lately. Ha! Oh, is that what's free on Twitch right now, is Fallout New Vegas? I do like that they give a lot of free games with Twitch Prime nowadays. It's really cool. Hey Serge, you want to hear a secret? It's about Poshul. Are you gonna tell me? Okay, that was a very strong delay on that decision box. Sure, tell me. Okay, but keep it a secret, okay? Ready? Poshul is such a pig when it comes to eating. She'll do anything if she's fed her favorite dish. Very unladylike, isn't it? Tempted by food? Yeah, this is a creature known as Poshul. It is a weird-looking creature. But it is, if I remember correctly, actually one of the recruitable characters. Oh, hi, Sergi Poo. Me, I'm a bit busy right now. Have you already met up with Lena? I think she waffed by the pier. I don't think that Zach ever paid for New Vegas, though, Cerberus. I think he already had it on his Xbox, which is why he played it first. I did everything just as Chief Radius told me, and now the aches in my body are completely gone. What a fine man our chief is. Skilled, competent, caring. I heard he was quite a warrior in his prime. You could learn much from our chief and grow up to be a great man like Radius. The record of fate tells me not to go out to sea today. That's why I'm here for the chief's lecture. Go against the record of fate and you'll regret it for sure. Days like this, it's best to take it easy. We should all live in harmony with fate. Hi, Serge. I, Ganji, know and see all. I can tell you all you need to know about using key items. Tell me, Ganji. Good, I'd be happy to. Listen carefully now. When you want to give someone a key item, get up within talking distance and press X. This will bring up the item menu. Then pick the item you wish to hand over and confirm your selection. If all goes well, the person should respond. It's the same procedure for when you want to use a key item at a specific location. Just select the item you wish to use. No need to worry about making mistakes. The item won't disappear if there's no response. Well, that's about it. Come to me anytime you should have questions, boy. Oh, Serge, how goes it? Would you like to join everyone for my lecture? Today's lecture is the fundamentals of attack and the art of elements. Sure, let's do the tutorial. So yeah, this, not only is this like the starting town, it's got like the tutorials and stuff like that, but the fact that it's the chief and the people around him that give you the tutorials is also kind of a callback to the one chief's house in Chrono Trigger. I like the subtle callbacks of it. ho! Come on, Surge! Don't hold back! So you can see here, I've got much lower hit chances than I started off with in the first part. We're just gonna go ahead and poke the old man. And we hit for a lot less damage. First, here's some basic advice on attacking, so listen up, youngin'! You know that the 3 different attack levels, Weak 1, Strong 2, and Fierce 3, have different accuracy or hit percent values, don't you? Every time you hit your opponent, each of these values increases, making it easier for your next attack to hit its mark. A good strategy is to start with weak blows, which have the highest chance of succeeding, then build up to strong and fierce blows. Yes, because we're playing, Street Fighter. I think Street Fighter ruled the same thing. So rather than attacking willy-nilly, you should aim to build up your hit percent. If your fierce attacks don't hit home, you're just wasting your energy. It's okay. Might be elderly abuse, but elderly is beating with his cane. Ho ho, you're not even close! Don't be trusting in your hit percent too much there, boy! As long as it's not 100%, you still run the risk of missing continuously. Sometimes it pays to muster up the courage to use strong and fierce attacks straight from the start, too. Just 3 misses. Next, let's check out the use of elements. When you use an element, the color of that element's attribute remains on the battlefield in the form of the field effect, which is this up at the top corner. Each time you consecutively use the same color element, the effectiveness of that colored element group increases. Here, I'll show you. Let's fill up all the field effect attributes with the color blue. Try using a blue element after me. So you can see the blue started at the middle and just kind of like flowed outwards. Anything less than 100% is a miss. Yes. Yes, you're right. That's XCOM rules. I do love in XCOM whenever there's like the shotgun is inside the enemy's face and it's like 85%. And then you miss. Hey there, hurry up and turn all the field effect attributes blue for crying out loud. Don't you know how to use them elements or something, youngin'? If that's the case, then listen up. It takes some explaining. First, you've got to choose attack to do some physical damage to your opponent in order to get it started. Weak, strong, and fierce attacks each add 1, 2, or 3 points to your element power level. Your current level is the number that appears under the level symbol under your name there. Oh, I nearly forgot to tell you. You won't accumulate any power unless you actually succeed in hitting your opponent. So be careful, you can't afford to miss. Discharging this accumulated power is what using elements is all about. Once you've built up some power, you'll be able to choose the element option from the battle menu. When you select the element option, gray-colored rectangular plates appear on the screen, don't they? Those plates are the elements you currently have allocated. So why don't you try using one of those blue elements you have there, boy? Relax, they won't disappear when you use them. You just won't be able to use them again for the rest of this battle, that's all. Once you enter another battle, you'll be able to use them again, so don't hold back now. But even though I say this, I still have to stress that you've got to consider the appropriate time to use your elements. Otherwise, you'll never be able to beat some of the harder enemies you're bound to meet. You've got to form the proper strategy, boy! But oh wait, I'm forgetting something important. It must be my old age. There are some elements that disappear in a puff of smoke each time you use them. The element ×1 tablet is just one example. These are called consumable elements, and they have the symbol ×1 in front of their names. These don't regenerate after each battle. However, the benefit of such consumable elements is you can allocate up to 5 of them in the same element grid space. Doing so allows you to use several of them in the same battle, unlike basic elements which normally can only be used once in any one battle. That is why consumable elements also have a number such as ×5 after their names. That's the number you currently hold in the grid position. This number will decrease as the elements are used. However, after each battle, you can restock more to use next time. Anyway, enough about that. More about actually using elements. I'm sure you'll notice that each time you use an element, your element power level shown by the level number will go down. It's just simple subtraction, really. For instance, say you're currently at level 3 and you decide to use a ×1 tablet allocated at level 1 in your element grid. In this case, 3 minus 1 leaves 2, so your current element power level will now be changed to level 2. This is killing my voice. This is a fucking monologue and a half. Oh god. You can use your elements anytime, so long as your stamina value is above 1.0. So in this case, you'll be able to use elements with a power level of up to level 2 right after using the ×1 tablet. You get the gist, Sonny? Now do you see the importance of developing good battle tactics? You could build up a little power, then use an element, build up a little more power, then use another element, repeating this over and over. That's okay. Or you can build up your element power to its maximum level and unleash a barrage of elements one after another. That's no problem either. Use whatever strategy you think will work to defeat each of the enemies you come across. It's up to you. There are hordes of monsters out there that you'll never be able to defeat with physical attacks alone. You'll need to master elements to get by. Well, sorry for the long lecture there, Sonny. My explanation about elements is officially over. Why don't you try and use one now? Alright, so we can turn the entire field blue, and now we have field effect. But if you notice, we have 0 stars. Because the stars are something that I think you earn. And yeah, we don't have them yet. And it wanted me to use a blue element, but I already used it because I did what it told me to do, and now I'm paying for it. See, the field is completely blue. Any blue elements you use now will surely pack a punch. Here, try this out. Aqua Ball. He's gonna murder me, isn't he? Yep, 74 damage. Instant kill. Ho ho ho! Was that too much for you? Sorry about that, youngin'. Conversely, when there's lots of blue in the field effect attributes, elements of the opposite color, red, will be weakened. So try and discern your enemy's attack pattern and fill the field with the opposite color of his attacks as a form of defense. This strategy of using elements is sure to come in handy, so put it to good use, Sonny. Oh, and then he's gonna revive me. What a nice old man. I have 7 health. I'm not using a consumable in a tutorial battle. Oh ho ho, how was that? You learned something there, boy! Anyway, I guess it's time to bring this lesson to an end. Here you go! Ha! Single attack for 72. Old man was holding back. Pooped already, eh? And you're still so young. Oh well, don't let it get you down. Come again anytime, Sonny. And was that a heal? Was that noise? Yes, that noise was him healing me up to full. Search found Aqua Beam in the bucket. I don't know what inspired me to look in that bucket, but I'm glad I did. Yo, my name's Toma the 14th, but people usually put the Great Explorer in front of my name. I was just looking around for treasure. I have a sixth sense, you know? Yo, I wasn't gardening. I was really looking for treasure. So, Toma the 14th, I'm trying to remember, was it Toma the 10th in Chrono Trigger? Okay, so Toma was in the 600 AD in the original game. And then in 1000 AD, there was Toma the 13th. So this guy is a direct descendant of Toma the 13th in Chrono Trigger. So it's essentially one generation later. If we truly believe it's the same world. That's exactly right, Serge. There it is. The Record of Fate. It records everything, good or bad. If you happen across one of these, don't forget to record everything you've done so far. Think of how terrible it would be if you lost your past. There wouldn't be anything you could do about it. If you listen closely, the Record of Fate will tell you lots of things, like what you should be doing next. And when you can't hear anything anymore, well, I guess it means you don't have a future. When that happens, you should just go home and go to sleep. There isn't anything you can do to change fate. If you want to record what you've done, step up to a Record of Fate and open up the menu. Then select the block you want and follow the directions to save. Easy, isn't it? But you should go and look for another one. I'm gonna be here for a while. Oh yeah, and if you go out onto the world map, you can save without a record of fate. I love how she's just like, you can save your game at this, but fuck you, I'm using this one. Search found cure behind the frame. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna find a whole bunch of stuff by inspecting walls. It says, the ecstasy and anxiety of the chosen one. A mega babe is in love with me. Whee! I'm on cloud 9, but I don't want to get dumped. It tells of how naive the hearts of men are. Only Chief Radius can come up with a golden saying like that. The old man wrote that. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, it's you, Serge. I think the Chief is outside. He said he was going to go teach some self-defense. He may be old, but he still has some fight left in him. You kids better not misbehave, or else the Chief will have to crack down on you all. We came all the way out here in search of the legendary treasure, but our funds ran out. Once I'm done cleaning in here, I have to do some yard work. We've got to do something to cover our expenses. If I had known this was going to happen, I would have tried to persuade Sir Toma to look for treasure on the Xenon continent. So just like the original Toma was, this Toma is also fucking terrible with money. Time sure does fly. Chief Radius has been living here for 4 years already. He's such a bright, cheerful man. Everyone in the village really likes him. I wish he could stay here forever. So are you supposed to be the young girl growing up in town who's, like, got a crush on the old man? Hello, Serge. Beautiful day today, isn't it? Sure feels great outside. Just being able to bask in the sun all day sure is a nice change. They say the rain cleanses one's spirit, but at our age we've had enough cleansing. Yes, I know. I wonder if those outsiders are back digging now that the rain's let up. They must be conducting some sort of investigation up there in Fossil Valley. I can't comprehend outsiders. Why would they want to dig up a place like that? Why, hello there, Serge. Can I interest you in something? I have some great elements. Would you like to take a look? Show me your elements. Sure, just 1 second. I have 100 gold. Let's see how far that gets me. I can buy a cure. I already have a cure. Fireball. That's nice. Aqua Beam. She's got medicines and antidotes, which remove poison and flu, as well as green and blue status effects, as well as tablets. I think I'm going to hold off on buying any of these, just because I might find them just in a bucket somewhere. Let's see what she's got in the realm of weapons and armor. So we can forge weapons, ivory dagger or bone glove. Ivory vest and ivory mail. He has an ivory mail equipped already. Ivory vest is weaker. So it looks like these are basically a crafting system. Because you can see we need different materials in different values to make, and then there's also a fee as well. And then ivory helmet is an accessory, but we don't have anything to forge with it yet. We can disassemble things that we already have. But we're not going to do that. And then we can also sell. Well now, you're in Arnie. What brings you to this quiet seaside village? Oh, it's you, Serge. Just go near the Hydra Marshes to the east if you go outside. Don't you want you to run into those evil dwarves in that Hydra now? Alright, so there's evil dwarves. There's a random new lore nugget. Looks like the Viper Festival will be cancelled again this year. Our only celebration of El Nido I don't know why I'm having an issue saying that name. Archipelago. El Nido Archipelago down the drain. There hasn't been anything good to talk about since our army from Poor took over the islands 3 years ago. We wouldn't have to put up with this situation if General Viper and the Dragoons were still here. So just like in Radical Dreamers, Poor invaded the area, General Viper and the Dragoons are not there anymore. And yeah, so there is some similarities, some carryover. This is like a weird purple gelatin lizard. Yo, Serge, have you heard anything about the group of thieves up on the mainland? I haven't heard this story. You really haven't been keeping up, have you? It's pretty big news, even in El Nido. Those mysterious thieves have broken into a bunch of houses up on the mainland. They're cold-blooded bastards. They'll go to any extreme to get money or jewels. Even the powerful nation of Poor can't seem to get a hold of them. I think they call themselves the Radical Dreamers. Wouldn't want to run into those bandits. So there we go. The Radical Dreamers are stealing stuff. Oh, that was a very sharp, random bark noise. Humana, humana, humana. She sure is pretty. What a knockout that dancer Miki is. Port Town Termina has its share of dancers, but no one, I say, no one compares to Miki. But mind you, I've never actually seen Miki dance. Oh, how I would love to see him jiggle. Oh, I'm talking about her arms, of course. Whoa, Serge, don't tell Grandma about this. What a fucking creep. Old man, you can admit to liking boobs. It's okay. Can I talk to the chef dude? This is apparently the wild hungry man. Why, hello, Serge. Do you want to hear the real truth about the world? Insanity leads to chaos, then to solitude, the fruitless effort of adding meaning to what is meaningless. A lone crimson tear falls to the sea. The echo of the remaining star cries out in the infinite vacuum. The least I can do is send my distant prayers over the wind of time, setting sail on dreams. Well, how'd you like it, Serge? Were you moved? I've been dreaming about becoming a poet since I was little. I want to cross the continent and make a name for myself with just a pencil and paper. But look at me. I'm in this puny village in the middle of nowhere, waitressing in this rundown shack. What you say about my restaurant? You can quit any time, you know? Yikes. Just kidding. I was just kidding. I was just saying how good the work environment is. I literally have tasty cha-cha-cha, healthy cha-cha-cha. Why don't you try my Hecarim soup? That's my specialty. Soup made exclusively from Hecarim bones. Don't mean to brag, but nobody can make soup like I can. Cha-cha-ha-ha! No answer. It's just a barrel. Okay, that was suspicious. Like, I can talk to the barrel, but oh, I can go around behind here. Nah, I can't steal the soup. Cha-cha! There ain't no way I'm telling you the secret to my Hecarim soup. Only the Record of Fate 9 know what I've hidden the Hecarim bone up in my room. Yow! So he's hidden the Hecarim bone up in his room. So if I take the Hecarim bone... Search found ivory helmet. It's empty. So there's a Hecarim bone that this guy uses for food somewhere. Search found Hecarim bone. What does the Hecarim bone do? The leg bone of a wild Hecarim, perfect for making stock to be used in soups and stews. So the dude just like throws this bone in the soup, makes a nice stock out of it, and just throws the soup bone back underneath his bed. I don't think that's how that works. We got a Komodo scale, that's the scale of a large lizard used to make the necklaces that are all the rage in Arnie Village. And then we have the time shifter. So the time shifter, you can see it allows me to do the fast forward slow motion that I was showing you in the beginning. This used to be an item that you got for beating the game on a New Game Plus, but they just gave it to you from the beginning to make it easier to beat the game. So what happens if I go and talk to this guy and give him the Hecarim Bone? Yowzer, you found my Hecarim Bone! Oh, what the heck. I'll give it to you, but I ain't gonna teach you how to make the soup. My bro will kill me if I give out the secret recipe. Okay, can you let me out of the room? Thank you. I was stuck there for a second. Hey, Sergi, you know what's popular among the village girls these days? A necklace made from Komodo dragon scales. You know, those monsters that eat fire? I want to get some for Kiki, but there's no way I can beat those monsters. Oh no, if I don't do something about this now, Kiki might start liking Lolo. Boy, am I in a fix. Can I show him the Komodo scale? Wait a minute, Sergi, is that a Komodo dragon scale? No way, is it real? Sergi, how about giving it to me? Please, pretty please. Oh, come on, Sergi, I won't ask for another favor for the rest of my life. Now, please? Blackmail the kid for 1,000 gold? If this kid has 1,000 gold... What? I don't have that kind of money! You good-for-nothing, low-life, numbskull, nincompoop, rink-eating cheeseball... Fuck, it didn't let me finish it. Just forget it, money grubber. Okay. I'll give him the Komodo scale. Sure, take it. Really? You sure? Yes, alright! Thanks a million, Sergi! Here, let me give you this. Put it to good use, okay? Serge received uplift. Oh yeah, and one more thing. Do you know what Pushul's favorite food in the whole world is? Hecarim bones! She'd do anything to get her paws on one. She'd obey your every command if you gave her one. Yo, Sergi! I heard you totally blew off Lena this morning. I didn't think you had it in you. That was real gutsy of you. Guess that kind of shows her who's boss, eh? Don't tell her I said so, but my sister's a bit too quick to lash out. Could you, make her be a little nicer to me? You have my support all the way. I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. So this is the girl that I'm supposed to meet up's younger sister, who wants her to stop being so hard on her. We're gonna go back over here, though, and we're gonna give that Hecarim Bone to Poshul. Get over here, Poshul. God damn it, get out of my way, little girl. Is that a Hecarim Bone? 30 poo for a present for I? How'd you know? To accept or not to accept? Ahem, me accept your presents, and me shall help you. Me will do anything you want. Me will be honored to be by your side. Me will use my pretty miracle power X. Me will do it, Sergi Poo. Poshul, join your party. So we got our first recruitable character. What does the little girl have to say now? It's boring playing alone. Come on, Poshul, let's play. Me, I'm sorry. Me, I'm a bit busy right now. We'll play later, okay? How boring. Alright, so I have my first recruitable character. A very weird pink dog creature that has a lisp. Completely normal things. Yeah, so that was a nice little frame rate drop right there. That's one of the notable places where the frame rate drops real bad in this game. Which is one of the things that I was going to fix with mods, but I want to see just how bad it is first. Hello there, Serge. Word has it the Komodo dragon scales are quite popular amongst the youngins these days. So you're collecting them too, huh? What, to make a silly little necklace? No way. Oh, then forget it. You're no fun. Listen, Serge, you have to live a little. Some recommendations. Mega Babe chicks, rock me to the bone music, and slap me silly beverages. What do you say if I'm actually collecting them for the necklace?
Hee hee hee! Well said, Serge. You truly are a man of the sea. They don't call me a Komodo dragon expert for nothing. Let me give you some pointers. Clean out your ears and listen well, Serge. This is truly top secret. My super duper secret number 1. Rock and roll to trap the sucker. My super duper secret number 2. Use the lay of the land and make a surprise attack. My super duper secret number 3. There is always one that likes to play tag. Run with all your might. Beware, Komodo dragons are mighty cautious and run at high speeds. You must face them with your wits, courage, and tenacity. Use your lightning start and run like the wind. Whip past them with all your might. Actually, I guess there's no point overtaking them. Anyhow, it's all about guts, my boy. So once you catch up to one, you must fight. Kick that little sucker's butt. But don't get your own butt kicked. That's about all I can teach you about the ways of the expert. Now go, Serge, go for the gold and bring forth a brighter tomorrow. Sorry.
Sergi, don't be mean to my Celine. Do you know about Lizard Rock, southwest of this village? I've heard that a mother Komodo dragon comes out every once in a while. I've told Kiki numerous times not to play there, but she never listens to me. I guess kids will be kids. That Kiki, I wonder if that child knows how worried I get. That goes for you too, Serge. You shouldn't be playing out there. It's dangerous. I love how there's just, like, corrugated wrapping material here for some reason. I keep getting hung up on people. Oh, there's a kitty down here. Hi Serge, I was lost in my thoughts there. You know how Kiki's grown up so quickly? Sometimes I'm amazed at just how much she resembles her mother. Yeah, I guess my wife is like that too. She's been very much like her mother as long as I can remember. Guess that demonstrates how life continues to live on through generations. It's been about 10 years since I became a fisherman. Back then, I still had other aspirations, but I ended up succeeding my dad. Guess you could say that everything here represents 10 years of my life. Lion sharks, sawfish, six-horned narwhals, you name it. They represent all my hard work and dedication. I love my job and I'm happy with my current lifestyle and all, but lately when I get to thinking when I see Kiki, how about I could have had a different future? What if I'd chosen a different path 10 years ago? Then I'd be living a completely different life than I am now. I'm not saying which one would have been better. I just wonder where the other path would have led me. I guess the longer you live, the more you wonder about another you that might have been. Boy, life sure is complex. Oh, hey Serge, you want this? Here, take it. It's an amulet I made from a lion shark tooth 10 years ago when I decided to become a fisherman. I don't need it anymore. I have my wife and Kiki watching over me. Serge received shark tooth. I love how I found like a whole bunch of stuff behind stuff at the beginning and now I'm not finding anything. Can I steal the boat? Nah, it won't even let me make comments about it. Alright, that's that building. You used to cry and run away at the mere sight of a pussycat, do you remember? When you were about yay high, you were attacked by a panther demon. I guess it left an emotional scar. But it's good you've overcome that fear. Girls will think you're a weenie running away from cats. Good morning, Serge. Don't tell me that you just woke up. Don't you know that the early bird gets the worm? Lena's over there on the pier. Looks like her mother asked her to babysit. This is my house. Enter at own risk. So Poshul just runs around with that girl, but Poshul's house is apparently here.
The pier's up ahead. Listen, don't be messing with those boats. I'm sure you understand a boat is like a limb to our fishermen. Pull any stunts like last time and I'll whack you in the head.
369 down looking fine. Come on, sock it to me. I have crippling depression smile.
Thank you for the bits, butts. Hope you're having a good day. Huh?
Oh, it's you, Serge. Beautiful day, huh? You caught me dozing off there. By the way, Serge, do you like the sea?
Yeah, it's fine. The sea is fine. It's a little salty, but...
Oh, really? Yeah, the sea sure is great, but don't just remember, Serge, don't take it too lightly. Usually you'll find the sea to be vast, deep, full of strength and energy, yet kind and gentle. But once it becomes angry, it can turn into the most frightening monster you've ever seen, engulfing everything. Close your eyes and prick up your ears. Can you hear the cries of countless men swallowed by the sea? The hidden secret, the sea whispers. I recommend you learn to sense the mood of the sea. That's if you don't want to join the fellows already on the bottom.
They warned me not to mess with the boats, but I can't mess with the boats. You're late, Serge. Sleeping in as usual, I suppose? You promised you'd get some Komodo dragon scales for my necklace, remember? Since you were late, my mom asked me to babysit the kids. Woohoo! Sergi, Lena, look at me! Come on, you guys should join us. It feels really good. Unlike the rest of you, we're not here to play. Don't swim out too far now. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, John the Fisherman plays in the distance. Yes, butts. Oh, I haven't heard that song. It's been a few years since I've even heard of that song. I'm gonna have to listen to that song later. Kids sure have it easy. Remember when we were like that? Not a single care or worry on our minds? How each day lasted an eternity, filled with newness, fun, and excitement. But the important thing now is not our childhood, but my Komodo scale necklace. Yes, we have to face up to reality and live each day anew. So, I want you to go to Lizard Rock and get some scales for me. I would join you, but I still have to watch the kids. It's not your fault, you were late. Once you've collected some Komodo dragon scales, I'll catch up with you at Opasa Beach. Is that okay with you, Serge? Yeah, sure, no problem. Good, that's what I wanted to hear. Okay then, don't just stand around and go collect some scales at Lizard Rock. Let's see. I think 3 should be enough. Good luck, Serge. I'm counting on you.
I haven't been to Water Dragon Island in a while. You can catch great fishies over there. But I only go there once in Blue Moon. I want to leave them in peace.
Then the kids drowned and the old man kept fishing. Honestly, that old man seems to give such little shit about anything, I could believe it. So Poshul is the Wonder Dog? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Poshul is female, from Arnie, 3'8", 26 pounds. That's a very oddly shapen dog. Roly-poly build with an unknown dominant paw. That's, slightly weird. Alright, let's see. What elements does Poshul have? Poshul has nothing equipped so far. Poshul is yellow, though. So I think we're going to put the uplift in their highest, strongest power. We'll go ahead and give them a nice cure and an aqua beam. Well, no, I'm gonna actually, no, remove the aqua beam. And we'll put that on Surge, because Surge needs to be fully equipped. He's an 8 white, though, just like Chrono. Nope, don't want to go up, I want to go out. Am I gonna get Street Fighter 6? Probably not. I've never been a huge fan of the Street Fighter series and the way that its fighting works. So we've got Cape Howl. Okay, so being that there's Cape Howl here, that puts us in the bottom right-hand corner of the Chrono Trigger present-day map. It's looking real good. Honestly, like, I love fighting games every now and then, but I just haven't been up to it. Search found heal. That's nice. Might as well equip that. It's a green. Requires minimum level 2. Well, no, I guess not minimum level, but... Oh, you can also put things in under level. That's nice. So now he has a base cure, and she has a base cure and a base heal. I've never really been good at Street Fighter. I'm not a fan of like all the rotational inputs and such. Found Atbone. I tend to prefer whenever when the fighting game has less rotationals and is more about, you know, comboing. There's beach bums and sand squirts. Alright, let's go ahead and hit him with an Aqua Beam. I'm gonna go with the little guy, see if I can kill him with one shot and not have to worry about it. 26. Not bad, but not great either. Literally 9 damage is all that guy had left. You like your funny stick tech? That guy had 3 health left after my spell. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and throw a giant block of nonsense at this guy. I literally just took a giant chunk out of the ground. Oh, that did not do nearly as much damage as I thought it would have. I think, like, Mortal Kombat tends to be, like, the lowest that the most that I like to mess around with, as far as, like, rotationals and stuff like that. I've just never been really good at doing rotationals. Alright, yeah, like, max healing without using consumables, will you pop a cure? Found a tablet and 2 at-fangs. I love how they give genders of these random creatures. That seems relatively, like, okay, yeah, like, this is a male beach bum. Like, not sure why that matters. I mean, they're both male. I kind of want to see what happens if they're both represented. See if I can determine some distinguishing differences between the two. Breed the monsters. This isn't Monster Rancher now. That'd be cool though, if you could actually, like, you know, breed your own farm of monsters. I just love the idea of killing an enemy with 3 points of damage. It's so ridiculous. Really? You're gonna miss twice with an 81% chance. Fine, Poshul, be that way. So it seems like I have my stamina consumption and the enemies seem to attack every so many stamina that's used. And if I don't have any attacks left, like, because I was at, like, 1.0 and 0, and then I used the one attack on Surge, and both of us filled up whenever the enemy attacked. So I guess the enemies will, every so many stamina, do an attack. Alright, and at the tip of Cape Howell, there is a stone. Surge and Lena, forever. So Cape Howell, in the original Chrono Trigger, was... At the tip of it there was a gravestone, and the gravestone was the original Toma's gravestone. And being that Toma the 14th is here, that means in a generation... The main character and his girlfriend defaced a gravestone. That's nice. I mean, I guess 30, 40 years of sea spray would probably wear down any gravestone, but especially whenever it was 400 years old in the first place. Honestly, in my opinion, I know that you know, a lot of people, you know, will play fighters based on, you know, what they feel is best for their playstyle, but like making a game more accessible, in my opinion, doesn't make it worse. It just makes it different. And the nice thing about fighters is if you don't like the changes to a specific generation of that game... Alright, so there's Fossil Valley, there's the Hydra Marshes, and there's Lizard Rock. We know we're supposed to go to Lizard Rock, because we gotta collect those Komodo scales. But we might as well check out the other stuff first. Might be side quests there. The Poor Army is currently investigating this area. It is off limits to the general public. We will inform you when our investigation is complete. Beat it, kid. There's nothing to see here. So there's literal soldiers with guns posted up, stopping people from the little island village going towards the rest of the continent. That's nice. Let's check out the Hydra Marshes. They warned me against going here, but fuck it. Why, if it isn't Surge, didn't the village elders tell you not to come near here? Well, fine, old man. They apparently posted up an old man to stop kids like me from showing up. It's like playing Halo without Melee. Same time, like, Halo without Melee would make for a much different dynamic. And honestly, Halo without Melee would still be a good game compared to a lot of other shooters out there. I mean, Destiny was basically Halo without Melee. Holy fucking frame rate. Whew, that was slideshow for a sec there. Alright, one dead. Let's hit him with the Aqua Beam. Alright, that'll die. Dude will die with a single one hit. Okay, Poshul has the worst accuracy. Holy shit. Yeah, so that time, Poshul was at negative 5.1 and went all the way up to 0.3 before, and Surge got 6 points back before it let me attack again after the enemy did their attack. So it's almost like it's almost like it's trying to emulate the ATB systems of like the classic Final Fantasies and Chrono Trigger, but while being turn-based. It's kind of interesting. Poshul stands for piece of shit. Yeah, I think you're right on that one. This weird-ass fucking dog. The fact that I'm finding bones, fangs, and humors is just like... Surge found Fireball. Okay. I'm gonna put that over one of the heals on Poshul. Because more attacks on the person that sucks at attacking sounds like a good idea. Okay, so... Interesting. So there was a Komodo here, and it just kind of ran off the screen. Okay, so we've got a crate there. Might as well go get that real quick. We've got exploration to do. Might as well just completely obliterate this guy. Why not? Okay, finally, Poshul actually did some nice hits. I do love how this party essentially devolved into like the stereotype of more modern RPGs where it's like the main character and their weird dog. Alright, found a consumable tablet. Alright, can't go up. How do I get down? That looks like... Oh, that answers my question. Got a bone. I do love how, like, these... Okay, random enemy spawns right there, that's cool. Yeah, so the Sand Squirts seem to have a higher auto attack. Try the new Coke? Which one's the new Coke? I've tried a bunch of different flavors, but I don't know which one specifically you're referring to. Dream World? Yeah, Dream World is somewhat weird to me because I actually prefer the Zero Sugar version. I've tried both regular and Zero Sugar for it, and the Zero Sugar it has a nicer flavor, but I do in general like it. It's a nice variety of Coke, unlike the previous one. It fucking slaps. I can vibe with that for sure. Yeah, Dreamworld's good. The one before that, the one that was the Starlight, that one kinda sucked. But yeah, we keep picking up humors, fangs, and bones, and other things like that, and it's just reminding me of being in the prehistoric era. of Chrono Trigger. We got an ivory helmet. We apparently have 2 of those now. Might as well equip both. Blue ass. Yeah, I don't know who was coming up with the ideas for Starlight, but like the flavor combination was just not good. Alright, how do I get out of this? Oh, I just have to jump in the hole and then I crawl out of the anus. Did you see the new Mountain Dew flavor? Are we talking about 2022 Voodoo? Or something different? Okay, so I need to figure out a way to intercept this Komodo. Do I just need to charge it down? Cue some Benny Hill music. I'm pretty sure I can catch it. I just gotta do it right. Yep, there we go. Oh, yeah, the fruitcake... So I read about the fruitcake do a couple weeks ago, but it wasn't out yet. I haven't left my house since Halloween, so it's kind of hard for me to get the new Christmas flavor. Alright, slaughtered that guy. Aqua Beam the other one. Yeah, I need to try the new fruitcake do, just because I have to. I gotta try everything. But yeah, I just polished off a can of the Mountain Dew Voodoo. The Voodoo is really good. It's supposed to be like a sour candy type flavor. They definitely knocked it out of the park with that one this time. I remember the one of the past years, Voodoo was like a candy corn flavor, and it sucked. Surge collected Komodo scale, stored it safely away. Okay, so now we have access to Opasa Beach. Lena is not here yet because I haven't collected enough Komodo scales. Can I go up this way? I mean, I can, but there's nothing up here. I'm just coping because I miss Whiteout. No, dude, I was not a fan of Whiteout. I miss Supernova. Mountain Dew Supernova slapped so fucking hard, and I just, like, yeah, nothing Mountain Dew has ever put out has even come close to Supernova. Oh, wow, yeah, that frame rate drop on combat transitions is pretty fucking gross. Definitely gonna have to install that mod for the better frame rates. Oh, Shul, you fucking suck at hitting. It's all good. The off-branch of the Baja Blast map. Oh, yeah. The, honestly, I liked all of the Baja offshoots. The Mango Gem, and I can't remember what the other two were. Was it Baja Gold and something else? I can't remember what the other one was. And that's my dog barking. I'm gonna be right back. Alright. So we gotta go down. So there seems to either be 2 or 3 screens to this, I mean 3 or 4 screens to this zone. Go ahead and beat the crap out of this beach bum. Of course I missed. Dude, Surge! Your name's not Poshul, you can hit. Alright, Poshul killed that guy. Alright, this guy's almost dead. Just a couple taps should pop him off. Alright, Bucks, have a good night. Yeah, enjoy the weather as well. We are having some unseasonably warm weather up here in Ohio right now. It's very nice. Alright, we got some HP and strength. Poshul got HP, strength, resistance, and magic resistance. Nice. Just gonna push this rock off. Oh, come on. There we go. Gonna knock that over, and the air is gonna bring it up to me. This has always been the silliest loot in the entire game that I remember. Found a silver loop. That gives us more hit percentage. 85%, 82%. I'm gonna put that silver loop over here. Make Poshul slightly less useless. And then the deprived of oxygen, it sinks to the bottom. Let's beat the crap out of this. I do love how the sand squirts, I can just focus on a little bit of damage with the spells, and they just kind of fall over. Weird-ass dog character, I love it. Oh, why did I go off the top? Oh well. Crap. So, I need to push this over, which is going to block off this retreat path. So next time I can come through here, it's going to be just stuck. Okay, so the Komodo fled off the side. Oh, I was not expecting to be able to do that there. Alright, time to tip-tap these enemies to death. Goes to show, like, how close I am to just being, like, over-leveled for this area, even though I'm just barely there. But that my individual spells can almost one-shot the enemies. And all they need is just a little tap to get pushed over the edge. Okay, yeah, so I can climb up this. Wasn't expecting that to just be like a jump. That gets me up to the top and gets me to the enemy that's over here. Not sure why, but it does. Oh, so I can get the Komodo on the bottom screen. Gotcha. There we go. Like the kill. Crash. I wish I had more enemies. Not more enemies, more elements to equip. So now I can come here and jump down on top. Oh, okay, so I have to time this. Son of a... Okay, game's gonna be silly here. Show me the tutorial the first time. Come on down to The Price is Right. Damn it. Thank you for the 15 months, Secure Crazy. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Damn it. So there's more of a delay on that than I would expect. So time for the next lap. I do love how, like, he was supposed to go looking for these scales with his girlfriend, but because he was late waking up, she's just like, no, you can go get him yourself and then meet me at the beach. Fuck off. I don't care. And it's just like, damn, like, you really gonna be that way? Like, I can't wait till you're done watching the kids and then we can go looking for scales together? No, like, no, you just want to, like, force me to do it while you're busy? I know we planned on doing that thing for me, but how about you just do it by yourself because you were late? Alright, let's crush this little Komodo. Serge, got another Komodo scale and stored it safely away. Okay, so then the last one, I just should be able to come up here on the side, and since I pushed that rock in the middle, it should have nowhere to escape to. the rock doesn't stay pushed. So now that it's pushed, can I like jump on this and go around, or... There we go. Thought I was being stupid for a second. Nope. Turns out I was just, you know, being a little bit narrow-minded. Alright, so we just got these two Komodo pups. They'll fall shortly. Nice, big ol' crit there. And I think this is a W without ever even involving Poshul. Oh, hi, Mama Komodo. Throw a rock on your head. See just how beefy Mama Komodo is. We're just gonna whack her up for right now. No reason not to. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, I already used Aqua Beam, so all I have left is heals. Wait, no, I guess I have Fireball on Poshul. Come on. Might as well use that heal now. Halfway down. Squirt gun. I didn't realize the Komodo was a Squirtle. This thing looks constipated now. I love how Poshul's just like, looks like he's ready to, you know, put him up and duke it out. Was that a cinematic death? I think that was a cinematic death. Because it was like, kind of like sitting there constipated, but it didn't really actually like, do anything. Interesting. So we hit a new growth level. We got a star. 8 health and a strength, 5 health, a strength resistance and magic resistance. Let's heal up. Ooh, we got an extra first level on each of them. Got a Komodo scale, stored it safely away. Oh, Shushu! We now have 3 Komodo fails! Let's get moving to Opatha Beach and wait for Lena. First, I'm gonna put this healing on. Because I got the spot for it now. Might as well put some tablets on Poshul just in case. Before we go to Opatha Beach, I'm gonna go back to town and see if I can buy any upgrades. Because like I assumed... Oh, damn it. This is what I get for spamming through conversation. I think the only element that she has that I don't already have is was the Fireball. I guess I could buy the medicine and antidote, but I'm assuming those will be available pretty much anywhere. I'm good on those. Let's go ahead and look at crafting. I do like how there isn't actually a buy. There's only a forge. So the Bone Glove is what Poshul already has. Got plenty of money for the Ivory Daggers, but I don't think I'm going to need them because I don't have anybody to use them yet. The ivory vest, I don't have any fur, but it's worse than anything I have. The ivory mail, both me and Poshul both have. The accessories, we both already have ivory helmets as well. Ooh, I guess I could disassemble things. Did I get anything to disassemble that'd be useful? So I could disassemble the bone glove for a leather, but that's the same thing that I got. The ivory mail disassembles for a nice sloop of equipment, but yeah, like, I don't have any redundant equipment yet. So no point there. Let's get going to Apatha Beach. There you are! Sorry I'm late. Hope you didn't wait too long, Serge. I love how, like, her line is, like, very caring, but her model is just like, I'm hoity-toity. Poshul, I didn't expect to see you here, so this is where you went off to. Whee! Lenneth here! How you doing? Oh, are you two on a date? Sorry, me think me to leave you two alone. Oh, please, don't be silly. Well, shoo-shoo! Well, how'd it go? Did you get the Komodo dragon scales? Oh, they're beautiful. I'll be able to make a great necklace with these. Thank you, Serge. And you too, Poshul. Ahem, no problem. It sure has been a long time since we last came here. We used to come so often. The sea never changes, does it? It's been rolling in and out like this since long before we were born. It's been here for eternity, it seems. It's probably seen many things. Heard many things. Hey, Serge. Remember that time we sat and talked like this back when we were kids? With the gentle sea breeze and the tranquil sound of the waves? Just the two of us, talking. Do you still remember that day? Of course, like, granted, I personally don't remember that day, but like, if the girl you've raised your entire life with asks you if you remember a day that she's remembering fondly, you remember. You remember. Like... Really? You do? So you haven't forgotten about the promise we made that day? That makes me happy. But aren't memories strange? Just when you think that you've forgotten about something, it comes floating back into your heart. I guess it's just lying there in wait, waiting for the right moment. Why, we might even remember this very moment someday. In 10, 20 years, when we're all grown up and married and have kids of our own. When that time comes, I wonder what kind of adults we'll be. What kind of life will I be leading? I wonder what we'll make of this day. We'll never forget it. Yeah, I hope you're right. Serge, there's been something I've been wanting to... Serge... Serge... What? What's wrong, Serge? Serge? Cinematic. Panther Demon. And a tidal wave. Like, this is just a really big wave. It's not really a tidal wave. Because the tide didn't recede as it came in, so... Black thing, and big wave, and oof. Don't ask me where Lena and Poshul went, but they're gone. And we're unconscious. What are you doing there, boy? It's dangerous to sleep out here. Oh, it's an old grandmotherly lady. You alright, boy? What on earth are you doing lying down, anyway? For a second there, I thought you might have been a dead body washed ashore. Huh? Where's Lena? You were the only one I saw when I got here. Are you a friend of Lena's? I believe she's in the village babysitting. Well, I'd best be on my way. Anyway, if you're looking for Lena, you should stop by the village. You know, you shouldn't be playing out here, boy. Wouldn't want anything to happen to you now. Sturgy Poo, you're finally up. Something went whoosh. And me wath out cold too. Me woke up first, though me went to go look low. Me woke up first, though me went to go look around, but no sign of Rena anywhere. Do you think Lena spontaneously combusted? Me wonder if she's okay. That random reference to spontaneous combustion feels extremely out of place. But this game came out around the same time as Parasite Eve, which was, if I remember correctly, is also a Square Enix game. And I can't run past Lizard Rock. I remember it's another, if I recall correctly, it's another Square Enix game, and it featured spontaneous combustion as a thing as well. Oh, these are creepy, weird monsters. Opasa Beach! Danger! Keep out! Let's go into the butthole. Because the chest is there, again. Got a feather. No chest up here, though. I do think it's kind of interesting that Poshul came with me, because I know, I've never actually gotten Poshul that way before. I usually got Poshul later on. This is an Opa fish. But yeah, I normally got Poshul later on, so I've never actually seen what happens if you go into the beach and have that event happen without a person around. With a party member, rather. So Poshul is actually technically stronger than Surge, which I guess makes sense with the lower accuracy. We're just gonna fight all four of these. Why not? They're circling around. We know sand squirts are relatively weak, so we're just gonna beat the crap out of the big guy. Tap! And then we'll come in and tappity-tap the Opa fish. And that's a wrap.
You know, I should try out auto battle. I've been avoiding doing auto battle. Cool, we got more strength and resistance and magic resistance. And there's the third one. If I remember correctly, auto battle was clicking down both sticks. Yep, so it just does a full attack combo. So it did 1, 2, 2, 2. Which I guess that makes sense, the auto battle doing more of a conservative approach. And it gives me all that room for healing because I'm not using it during the battle. Less fun, but gets the job done. If I just put on speed mode, it's definitely not as efficient. But it does a decent job, and it lets me heal after every battle, so that's the important part. Alright, that's all of them? And looks like this chest is back refilled as well. And we'll just finish it off with the uplift. Ah, damn, that didn't finish it off. This will, though. It's a big ol' wallop in the side of the head. Bone! And the chest just fucking disappeared. Oh, hi, Komodo. That one tried a lot less hard to get away from me. Alright, so we know we can go up. We also know that we can go on this little branch. And there's nothing here this time around. Oh, the Komodo respawns though, apparently. We just got 2 bones that time. Fight this Komodo to get the box. Another ivory helmet. Sarah's just chopped that one down that time. I don't know why, it feels like he's less accurate in the auto battle. Alright, if I remember correctly, this just loops back around to where the group of them were spinning around. Yep, and nothing up there. Alright. Check out Cape Howell real quick. Because, yeah, chests are respawned here as well. Electro Jolt, that sounds nice. And a bone. I'm assuming Electro Jolt is another yellow, so let's go ahead and allocate that on Poshul. Yep, it's a level 2. Put that over Uplift. Put Uplift over Fireball, and we'll put Fireball on Surgy. Get rid of those tablets. We don't need consumables. Consumables are for losers. That frame rate drop is just yikes. Alright, we got that healing on, and now we can go back up to the top, see if there's anything different up here. There's some writing on the tombstone. So it won't tell me what it says, but it just says there's some writing on the tombstone this time. A little bit of a weird difference. Go ahead and save real quick. Hello, can I interest you in something? I have some great elements. I don't know why I came here. I mean, I guess I thought something might change. Oh, and something did change. There's now a spatula C820. Other than that, everything's the same. Well now, you're an Arnie. What brings you to this quiet seaside village? There isn't much excitement here, but please relax and stay a while. This year's Viper Festival is going to be some event. They're going to have a famous traveling band there. You see that poster over there? He's the lead guitarist and vocalist of the band. He dresses flamboyantly, he drives the women mad, young and old. He puts on a powerful show, too. So instead of the Vipers being missing, now there's a Viper Festival going on. And instead of Miki, there's some flamboyant dude. Humana, 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 what a hunk! This here is Nikki from the Magical Dreamers. As luck would have it, Nikki is holding a concert in the port town of Termina. There is a heaven on earth. It pays to live to an old age. I can't believe I'm actually going to be able to hear Nikki's beautiful voice. Whoa, stranger, don't tell Gramps about this. So instead of Gramps having the hots for the young lady, now Grandma has the hots for a young boy. Yo, stranger, you ever heard anything about the group of thieves on the mainland? Nah, you haven't heard it, eh? It's pretty big news, stranger, even down here in El Nido. Furious thieves have broken up a bunch of houses on the mainland. They're cold-blooded bastards. They'll go to any extreme to get money or jewels. Even the powerful nation of poor can't seem to get a hold of them. I think they call themselves the Radical Dreamers. Wouldn't want to run into those bandits. So the Radical Dreamers are still in both. This place is now the Flower and Dream. Hi there. Haven't seen you around here before. Are you from Termina? So how's it going over there? I bet everyone's really excited about the Viper Festival. What? My poems? What are you talking about? I gave up on them ages ago. Just a stupid dream I was obsessed with. I never did have any talent. But how do you know about that? Nobody knows about my poetry. Doesn't really matter anymore whether I'm writing poems or not. Nobody would give a hoot about some writing poems in a tiny little cave in the middle of nowhere. Oh, a tiny little cafe in the middle of nowhere, huh? But just remember, dreams do come true. Do you honestly believe that? We live in the middle of nowhere in this tiny village leading small lives. Nothing's ever gonna change no matter how hard you try. That's just the reality of it all. No answer. It's just a pot. Hello, young man. What can I do for you? What happened to the cook that speaks funny, you ask? Oh, you mean my lesser half, my husband. He went on a journey to brush up on his cooking. I have no idea where he could be. So it seems the town has changed, and nobody knows me. This place is much more well kept. There's still a chest behind the curtain. No Hecarim bone, though. I guess maybe in this reality, he got devoured by the Hecarims. Hey, stranger, do you know what's popular amongst the village girls these days? Bracelets made from rainbow shells. I want to get some for Kiki, but those shells are so hard to find. Oh no, if I don't do something about this now, Kiki might start liking Lolo. Boy, am I in a fix. Well, I don't have that fix for you. I don't have rainbow shells. Oh, hi, are you new here? Lena, I think she's on the pier, babysitting. She should be on the pier. Are you a friend of Lena's? Looks like it's gonna be another scorcher today. Hasn't rained in quite a while. I don't know how much longer us old-timers can stand this heat. So instead of being rainy all the time, it's dry all the time. By the way, I wonder if those knights are still digging that hole. I don't know what those Termina knights are up to. I hear they're digging up Fossil Valley. I'm sure General Viper has a good reason, but why would they need to dig up a place like that? Have you heard anything about the El Nido Triangle down south? Everyone says it's really creepy over there. Some say you can even hear strange voices. Some even claim to have seen a huge glowing egg down at the bottom of the sea there. I tell you, adults are so superstitious. They try and act all tough, but this kind of stuff scares them. I just haven't been able to hit a big one lately, you know? I'm not really concerned about the money or profit. Just have this urge for a challenge. Come on, baby, I know you're out there. Give me some excitement. Give me a good catch. And over here is where the chief was. But the chief isn't giving his sermon today. Just a little kitty cat. Little mopey-ass kitty cat. Surge found turd red in the bucket. Just between you and me, our chief Ganji is really stingy. Can't cook a decent meal if I don't have fresh, quality ingredients. Then he complains about how terrible the food tastes. I can't stand it. So instead of having a crush on the chief, it's a different chief, and she hates him. Hey man, stop getting in my face. The only thing the Record of Fate doesn't touch on are birth and death. I don't mind really. I don't think I really want to know. More importantly, what should I see first at the festival in Termina? Should I go catch Nikki's concert? The mermaid dance show? What to see? Every time I come to a decision, I always wonder what would have happened had I decided the other way. Maybe I should have done this instead of that. Maybe I made the wrong decision. But luckily we have the Record of Fate. It tells us exactly what choices to make. I can't imagine life without it. Every day would be filled with anxiety and fear. No cutting in line. Back of the line. Excuse you. Stop pushing and keep your hands to yourself. Yes, you want to see the chief. Huh? Radius? Who's that? Ganji is our chief. There's no one by that name here. You must be mistaken. On a tablet behind the frame. So the big poster. You're a strange one. What are you staring at the wall for? It's just your everyday wall. Our chief doesn't like stuff hanging from it. So all sorts of things are different here now. You're a new face around here. We don't get too many visitors. My name's Ganji. I'm the chief of Arnie. Why don't you stay and rest a while? Can't offer any extravagant entertainment, but make yourself at home. Let's go home. Oh, shoo? This room looketh different. Shoo, Sergi-poo? Mama Sergi-poo, did you decorate? It look a little differentiating. Oh, shoo? Looketh like this room were decorated too. It kind of looked like a drunk room. It's so dusty in here. What are you doing here, man? This is my island. Well, I'll let you rest here for a little while, man. So you want to rest, man? Yeah, sure, let's rest. Have a good night, man. Although there's just a talking Komodo in my old house, and the talking Komodo offers me a place to sleep. Oh, and now the place is open. That'll be exactly 100 G, man. Didn't I let you rest here? Quit complaining, man. Thanks, man. Oh, fuck off. How rude. Just straight up took my money, didn't even give me an option. Ooh, found magma bomb. Huh? What are you doing in my house? My house isn't a playground for you kids, alright? Go play outside. Who are you, mister? This is Sergi-poo's house, isn't it? Where is Mama Sergi-poo? Huh? Who? Marge? Who the heck's that? I've lived in this house for 5 years now. Sorry, that name doesn't ring a bell. For 5 years? Is that true, mister? Well, sure. This is really, really weird. Whatever with all your gibberish, man. Just get out of here. We no longer have a home. This is my house. Keep out and beware of mad Heckrons. Me have embarked on a wrong journey. Please do not come looking for I. Greetings, Sonny. You're a new face in this village. A friend of Lena, perhaps? You'll find Lena out there on the pier babysitting. So everybody is similar.
but different.
That reminds me, the boy who lived next door was terrified of cats, but that was more than 10 years ago. That boy was attacked by a panther demon when he was young. I guess it left an emotional scar. Poor, poor boy. No one ever imagined such a tragedy would take place several years later.
So something tragic happened.
I can't comprehend my son anymore. He hasn't worked in years. There was a time when he had his heart set on becoming an old man of the sea, just like his old man. But look at him now, praying to that silly-looking doll day and night. What has gotten into him?
"10 years ago, my husband's friend lost a son. A boy drowned at sea at the tender age of 7. And soon after, the boy's parents passed away too. Such a sad turn of events. That's when my husband changed. Never did I imagine he would end up like this. His way of life has changed completely. People sure change, swayed by time, an unforeseen turn of events. It's really disheartening, but there's nothing we can do. No one can change or defy time or fate. Daddy always spends his time downstairs. He won't play with me. He gets real mad if I go down there too. He didn't used to be like that. I think he doesn't like me anymore." So, the fisherman here was a friend of my parents.
Oh, this dude turned straight up fucking cultist. You received the scared lickaroo from Licky the cat. Not. What the fuck? The statue just licked me.
Oh, hello there. I just finished praying. Here, take a look. It's called Mojo. It's a good luck charm from the Far East. Can you feel the love and affection oozing from it? It's just such an amazing messenger of love and courage. Think about it, my brother. How our everyday lives are controlled by certainty and fear. We spent our yesterdays and our uncertain tomorrows, how we live a meaningless today. This holy item, filled with prayers, protects and supports us. Come, my brother, let us pray together and bring peace of mind to our hearts. Where can you find true love and peace of mind? Within Mojo.
No answer. Seems to just be a straw doll.
You felt an aura of longevity from Ori the cat. Not. Let us pray together, my brother.
I do love how this guy's like straight up on a Triforce. Here's your shark tooth.
This is a shark tooth from a ferocious lion shark, and look at the size of this thing! Judging to the size, the baby must have been a good 15 feet. Don't tell me you're the one who caught it. What? What did you say? Another me? So the other me who became a fisherman asked you to give this to me? What are you talking about? That's enough. There's only one me. How can there be another me out there? Sure, there was a point in my life I thought about becoming a fisherman. That was a good 10 years ago. But I couldn't do it. I gave up on that path right then and there. I just gave up. I don't care what you say. This is the path I choose and I don't regret it. Besides, you can't just change the way you live in a blink of an eye. Now, would you please put that thing away and leave me alone? So it seems he needs more convincing.
The pier's up ahead. Listen, don't be doing any mischief to them boats. A boat is like a limb to our fishermen. But I guess outsiders like you wouldn't understand. Yippee! Wah! The tranquil sound of the waves does it to me every time. It makes me so sleepy. I bet the lullaby we heard in our mother's wombs was kinda like this. One day we will all return to the Mother Sea, embraced by her lullaby.
Lena! The fifth is where you are. How could you just leave us?
and go back on your own. Go back? On my own? What are you talking about, Poshul? And who are you? Have we met somewhere before? Are you from Termina? Poshul, what are you saying, Lina? Hey! Yeah, you! Don't be trying to pull any moves on our Lina, you jerk! Don't be silly. Don't go swimming out too far now, you hear? Okay, gotcha! Kids. I guess kids will be kids. Don't worry about them. You know, you look a lot like the boy who used to live next door to me. What was his name? Why? Why do you want to know his name? That boy died. He drowned when he was very young. This all happened 10 years ago. Soon after, his mother passed away too. I was still very young back then, so I don't remember too well, but my mom says his name was Serge. I'm Serge. You're Serge? Oh, stop that. That's not even funny. The boy is dead, don't you understand? That boy, I guess I kinda liked him. If that boy were still alive today, I wonder what would have become of us. Sure is weird. Why am I opening up to you like this? Well, I guess there's no use thinking about the past. It's not like Serge is gonna come back. Mom always tells me I shouldn't dwell on lost loved ones. You could find his grave up on Cave Howl. Actually, why don't you go visit the gravesite? No one's been up there in a while. Well, I still have some chores to finish. Sorry I blew up at you like that. Goodbye, stranger. So she knows Poshul because Poshul was still her pet. But I died. Wrong button. Okay, gotta go up to home. Well, home. I guess technically my own grave is home. And it's nice and in the evening now. I like the evening, the lighting changes to the map. Nice little sunspot effect there. Oh, I should have equipped Magma Bomb. I'm gonna give this Electro Jolt a big ol' smack. Electro Jolt was kind of plain, honestly.
There's some writing on the tombstone. Rest in peace. Our beloved Surge died age 7. Nobody can take anything away from him, nor can anyone give anything to him. What came from the sea has returned to the sea. So you must be the ghost of the boy that died 10 years ago, Surge.
Oh, they kicked Poshul!
Don't move. Sorry, Junior, but we have no business with your friends. We're just after you. Be a good boy and come with us.
But Sir Kosh, do you think it is truly true that this chap is a ghost? He seems like a perfectly perfect young boy to me.
That doesn't matter. We found the boy here just as he said we would, didn't we?
Now seize him! Hold your seahorses!
And we got good old Kid.
Who the...
Out of the way, Missy. You don't want to get hurt now, do ya?
Shut your trap! You're the ones who'd better be getting out the way!
You have a problem? Do you have any shaken idea who you're dealing with, Missy? That's enough! Listen up, Junior. Our orders are to take you in. We don't want to hurt you. Just come with us. Or else this axe of mine will have to do the talking.
For crying out loud, would you just shut up and get on with it? When you kick your sorry arses so hard, you'll kiss the moons.
Fair enough. You leave us no choice. You'll regret this, Missy. Karsh, pepper, and salt. So these are called salt and pepper. And I know, what's his name from Dragon Ball Z was involved in the... Akira Toriyama was involved in the character design of the original game. And this was something that he did a lot of, is naming characters off of food objects. I'm wondering if this is another thing like that. Because Magus' subordinates were named after food. And I just realized this guy does have blue hair like Magus did. I feel like that's supposed to be the riff that you're trying to expect at this point. We're gonna beat the crap out of these guys. Take care of the peons first, and then we'll deal with everything else.
Sir, his innately innate element color attribute is white!
Right, that does it. Quick, attack him with the opposite element attribute color, black.
How unfortunately unfortunate. I do not seem to have any, sir.
You nincompoop, you should always carry elements of every color. Then how about you there?
I'm shaking in my boots to tell you this, sir, but I don't have any either. We'll have to let you, Sir Karsh, show us how it's done.
Useless fools! Real men don't need magic when they can fight with their might. So yellow and green. So aren't green and yellow opposites of each other? Too bad I don't have anything of either of those natures. I have red. Oh, I guess, no, blue and red are opposites. Kid has such high accuracy. Fireball +2, Magma Bomb, and another Fireball. We're gonna go ahead and do another Fireball. Take Salt out. This be a 2 of 3 on the field effect. Of course, I already used the Fireball, so we're just gonna avoid anything here. We're just gonna attack. You know, might as well defend. There we go. figured defend would get my stamina back up, and I was right. Go ahead and do the Magma Bomb this time, which should give me that field effect 1 star. And now, Pepper's almost down. So we'll do a couple attacks on him, try to finish him off. Oh, come on. Just want to get a big ass fireball on the last guy. Fireball plus 2 with field effect. I think they should do like 60-70 damage-ish if the boosts is expectable. Oh no, it's only 35 still, unfortunately. Alright, he's almost done for. What do I have in the way of elements? I have 1 Aqua Beam, but because of the field effect, it's going to be really weak. So let's go ahead and we'll just use a Cure on Kid. Wait, I can cure the enemy. That's interesting. I mean, I guess at the beginning the boss did a revive on me, but not the boss, the leader. And she literally has tablets left that she can do. And of course I need more. This one little tap gets him. I should be able to use an Aqua Bomb and take him out next time. Unless this one hit takes him out, and it didn't. So we'll use this to Aqua Beam, and I'm thinking that should finish out the battle. Received 2 stars. New growth level. Okay, so I get another 2nd level. Magic resistance and strength, plus some more HP. Kid gets some HP and strength. We use some max healing. Found a bone axe, an ivory vest, and an ivory helmet. Sir Karsh, I say we shake it on out of here so that we can live to fight another day. These aren't any ordinary brats we're dealing with. Damn cowards! As for you, Missy, we won't forget this. Oh, I'm so scared. I'll be happy to take you on any time. You think I'll lose to scum like you? Ha! You alright, mate? Serge. Your name's Serge, ain't it? Oh, me? My name's... She's Kid. Call me Kid. Nice to meet ya. Couldn't just wash by and watch those blokes gang up on you like that. They just pissed me the bloody hell off. Wish I could have beaten them some more. Why was that mob after you? What do you mean you never even met them before, eh? Oh, forget it. Hey, Serge, how about you and me team up for a while? That Karsh fella ain't gonna just leave you alone, that's for sure. To tell you the truth, I'm new to these islands. It's pretty lonely traveling around here on me own, eh? So how about it, Serge? Maybe it was fate that we'd meet up like this. So, this is going to seem incredibly counterproductive from Radical Dreamers and everything else, but I'm following this Missibles guide. If I accept her offer at this point in time, I lose access to a character. So I have to refuse her. I'll still have the option to get her later on, but I just won't get her yet. So refuse.
hang on. Are you telling me you're gonna refuse the company of a sweet, lonely, vulnerable little girl? You sure there, mate? You might live to regret it, you know? No thanks. Jeez, well, have it your way, mate. I'll be headed up north to a town called Termina. It'll be getting dark pretty soon. Well, see ya. Is Poshul finally going to climb up from the cliff? It was terrible! They should be kind to animals! I don't know why I decided to give this animal, like, Momiji from Fruits Basket vibes, but... Rise and shine, everyone! A new day awaits! I'm glad I found you here, though. Surge, right? Kinda feels odd calling you that. You know, I've been thinking, maybe you had some kind of accident hit your head, and that's why your memory's all messed up. You're really someone else, but you think you're the Surge who died 10 years ago. I want to help you. I can't just leave you alone like this. And you don't seem like such a bad person either. You're planning to go to Termina, right? Then let me join you. I have some errands to run over there anyway. And to tell you the truth, it feels like I've always known you. Sounds strange, doesn't it? Well, that's that. Shall we get going? And I have Lena. So if you accept Kid, you wander off with Kid and you never get Lena, according to this Missible's Guide. Okay, let's head to Termina. Shoo-shoo! Full speed ahead! So what kind of equipment does Lena have? Sweet country girl, 16 years old, female, from Arnie, 5'5", 93 pounds. Ordinary right-handed build, innate blue. So I guess that means... Oh, she uses the spatula CA20. Oh, interesting. So she has ivory mail, as opposed to... Well, we all have the mail. But I did get an ivory vest, which has 3 points higher of evasion, but defense 9 to defense 8, so it's 1 point lower on defense, but 3 points higher on evasion. Which isn't enough, in my opinion, to be worth it. Go ahead and look at the elements, though, see what she has. And she's got jack shit right now. That's great. So we'll make her designated blue. Oh, interesting. So turn red turns an enemy red, which would make blues more powerful against them. Oh, and Poshul also has a cure. So we'll go ahead and give her a really strong Aqua Beam and 2 relatively strong cures, and then fill her in with tabs. Alright. What? You again? Give me a break, man. What do you want from me? I told you I don't know any Surge or Marge. So since we, you know, are back in town now, we do have Lena with us. I assume her sister's gonna react to that. Hey, newbie, you find my sister yet? You alright? You look like you just seen a ghost. Okay, so is nobody gonna react to the fact that I have Lena with me? Why, Lena? Do you know this boy? I haven't seen him around before. Do you already have him under your thumb? No, Grandma, it's not like that at all. Alright, I'm thinking that the dude down in the basement here might be a little bit more convinced with Lena on my side. Fucking weird-ass cultist Triforce dude. Yep, same thing. 15 foot long. Don't tell me you're the one who caught it. Nope, you are. What did you say? Another me? Yes, do you give it to me? What are you talking about? That's enough. There's only one me. How can there be another me? Yep, he thought about being a fisherman, but he gave up. I hear what you say, this is the path I choose, and I don't regret it. Besides, you can't just change the way you live in a blink of an eye. Now please put that thing away and leave me alone. There's nothing more to say, Dom. Please leave. No answer. Seems to just be a straw doll. Boogum! Hold on just a second there. What was that? Love is always in the air. It's just that no one notices. You're Mojo? I am Mojo, and I bring good fortune! Boogum! This can't be happening. How in the... I sense some kind of purpose. Seems like fun, so I will join you. Wait a second. There's nothing droll about me. Just a word of advice. Stop running and come face to face with your life. Egg. A messenger of love and courage I am. I'm lucky, I'm lucky, I'm lucky. Mojo, join your party. Alright, so now I have a fourth recruitable character. I'm gonna switch out Poshul for a minute. Okay, this guy is innate black. We'll take a look at him. He is a cursed voodoo doll. He is male, from the Far East, 6'3", but only 20 pounds. He has a reedy build with an unknown dominant arm. He uses a bone glove and an ivory mail, just like what's her name? Poshul. I'm assuming you come without any elements, though, Sir Mojo? Yep, you come with jack shit. That helps a lot. So, I don't really have an objective for where to go next, do I? She mentions... Oh, we're supposed to go to Termina, that's right. Just to double check, I'm pretty sure she doesn't have anything. Yeah, because the ivory dagger is not usable by anybody. I already have the spatula, vests and mails, and helmet. Yeah, we're good here. So, Termina is to the north. We're gonna go up to the Hydra Marshes first. Because why not? We know in the other world we couldn't get in, but... Several years ago, when all the Hydra died off, this woodland became covered with a thick fog, and the waters became polluted and acidic. But the real cause was us humans killing off the flora and fauna. I just hope we don't come to regret the destruction we caused. Okay, cool. So we can come inside.
I don't know why we will, but we can. Oh, is that hurting me? That's hurting me. What are you guys doing walking around these marshes in such light clothing? Damn damagers, don't expect me to save you when you die of poisoning. We'll see if this is a terrible idea in a minute. I do love how she just fights with the fucking spatula. Wow, Lena's already almost halfway dead. It, like, filled up. I don't like this. Oh, it died. I guess that's not terrible, then. Ooh, got an arrow saucer. How do I switch party members? I don't know how to switch party members. That's a problem, I guess. Wait, left stick sensitivity, digital or analog? Oh, poison is... Surge is actually straight up poisoned. Wait, there's elements I can use outside of battle? I really need to get Poshul back in the party, and I don't know how. Okay, yeah, we're basically all dead. So I have a button to unequip all the accessories, but how do I switch somebody into the party? Oh, do I have to go back to Arnie and grab Poshul? No. Why do I not know how to switch out party members? I gotta Google how to switch party members. Chrono Cross, how to switch party members. Okay, if I'm inside a town or dungeon, I need to step on the... Wait, so I need a special item to switch my characters out? I literally need a special item to switch out party members. Okay, looks like I'm stuck with this party until I, get a little further. So, guess we're unequipping Poshul. So she's got her powerful stuff. I wish I had more stuff that actually, like, was good with this stuff. Okay, that's full stack for right now at the very least. Could be worse. Stuck with Mojo, but there's worse things that could happen here. I guess I gotta use 100 to heal up. Wait, can I use my elements? No, I can't. I already found that out earlier. Okay. I was like, oh yes, this sounds great. I'll switch out to try out the new character, not realizing I'd be locked into that fucking character. Alright, we're gonna try to struggle ourselves through that nonsense again. We have plenty of curing on Lena. We have the heal on Surge. We should be able to get a decent bit. And yes, I'm just saving in random slots for no reason, just because it has different pictures per character, because why not? So it hurts to travel through the swamp. But it only hurts when I walk. This is dead end. And we're already almost half. Lena's taking more damage from this than everybody else. That's jank. I hate it. I love it, but I hate it. This is weird. I can't tell if this is supposed to be over the swamp or if it's like floaty. Oh hey, here's a record of fate. Kinda almost feels like this is a bad idea. But extra loot never hurt anybody. Got an Electro Jolt. Is level 2. Go ahead and put this over the Fireball, put the Fireball over the tablets. Hey, you gotta be crazy to walk around this forest without protective gear. I have an extra set with me, take them. This way you'll be able to walk through the marsh without getting hurt. Hell yeah. Literally, the objective was just keep pushing. Oh, and watch out for the monsters lurking deep within the forest. We haven't actually explored those parts yet. We don't know how to get there. If you want to go deeper in the forest, you'll need the proper equipment and the means to control those strange plants. So we have poison-resistant clothing that an exploration party had to lend to spare to lend to amateur adventurers. I can read. I promise you that I can read. And so this is literally just a dead end over here? Yeah, I guess I can't go any further in this direction. Guess I chose the right direction to go first. Alright, and back down into the swamp we go. Do I have to actually use the safety gear? Or is it just there? Lena found some tablets. The surface of the slope is too slippery to climb. Okay, so that's a backtracking area. There's one of those weird plants. Might as well fight this. Kind of a little fucked up, but we'll manage. Swamp bug. Not a swamp bug, a swamp bug. Whew! That kind of sort of hurt. That's bad. That's real bad. We're gonna go ahead and defend here. Alright, it's hanging a little low, but I think we got it dead. Go ahead and Aqua Beam right here. I'm hoping that he revives automatically at the end of battle. I don't know, but I'm hoping. God, Mojo is super fucking weak. I don't like that animation. Nope, don't like it. And Mojo is poisoned at the end of battle. Some of those antidotes would probably have been a good idea. Ooh, we got ×1 brace. I don't know what that does. Recovers sprains and yellow status effects. I'm gonna go ahead and use a tablet on each of these two. Lena found Bushwhacker. That sounds almost like a weapon of some sort. It's not. Is it an item? Guess it's an element. It's a level 1 green element. Alright, so I guess the only way to go is forward here.
Are you alright, Sujum? The toxin levels seem higher here than at the entrance. The plants must have mutated them.
Alright, so in order to proceed forward, I need more. Yeah, so I'll have to figure out how to do the plants later on. But I'm a little SOL on them for right now, so I guess that's the furthest I can go. Alright, and I guess we're gonna have double poison on Mojo. We got another arrow saucer though, which is nice.
Hey, you're not looking so good. Don't tell me you got poisoned. You know the monsters in these marshes often use poison to attack their foes, don't you? If you're gonna walk in these woods, you should at least carry some ×1 antidotes with you. Here, I'll use some of my elements on you this time, but be careful next time. Come on, step over here. There, now that's better. I haven't cured your poison problem. I've cured your poison problem, but haven't healed your damage. You should at least do that much for yourself. Elements aren't cheap, you know? Alright. So that's all the more I can do in the Hydra area for right now. And that's, I guess, all I have to go at this point. We're gonna go ahead and save here. And that's where we're going to call it a night. So, oh, that's a little loud. Yeah, so I want to thank you for watching this first episode of Chrono Cross, and the first of many more. I don't know how much it's going to take us to get through this game. It's going to be a hot minute at the very least. This game is a lot more freeform, a lot less linear than Chrono Trigger in its early era. So we're going to have to run around a bit. There's side quests to do, there's random interesting things to find. And yeah, we're gonna explore as much as we can. We're gonna have some fun with it. We're gonna enjoy ourselves. And at the end of the day, we're gonna beat Chrono Cross eventually, and that will conclude our trip through the Chrono series. But that's just the beginning. We woke up, our mom woke us up from a very interesting dream sequence of going through a castle where we were traveling around with Kid and some other random guy, and fought a couple of monsters, and ended up going through a teleporter that took us up into the sky, and we walked through a doorway to an area where we were stabbing, well, where we had killed Kid. We smiled for some reason, and then we woke up from the dream as our mom woke us up. Made friends with a dog that speaks, and brought her on our journey to explore the wilderness to get Komodo shells for our best friend Lena's necklace. Lena met us on the beach, and we somehow got sucked into a wave that took us to what seemingly appears to be another world. A world where we died at the age of 7,
A world where everything is just so slightly different. And we made friends with our best friend again, and she determined that she was going to come around with us. I don't know what this is going to mean for us later on. If we ever find our way back home, it'll be very interesting to see the differences of when Lena meets Lena. But for now, we're just exploring this world, and we'll see how that goes. And so, until next time, when we go up towards Termina, up through Fossil Valley, I hope you all have a wonderful night, and we'll see you in the